Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hatoful Boyfriend with me, Rock Paper Mario. And in the last part we got up to second term, finished summer vacation, so we're going to... Well, where's Ryosha? Ryosha isn't at his desk, he's always slow, so he's slow alright. My god. Sir, wait! Hello, Cullen. What is it? Do you know where Ryosha went? I actually don't remember any of this at all. Did this happen? Like, oh yeah, no, I remember he went to the infirmary with his stomach ache, because this is where they introduced the whole, like, this is where they introduced the whole, like, Ryosha's sick as well, just like his mother's sick. Ah, I'm late. I've been slow getting up before, but I've never slept through my alarm like this. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. Anyway, gotta go faster, Sonic. Are we Ryosha all of a sudden? Good morning. Huh? Good morning, Koara. We were just about to sit down. What happened to me being Harry? What happened to me being me? How am I not myself? That's good. How am I not myself? Late on the second day, as expected of a feral. Oh my god, I can't believe I woke up a loser. I went to bed like queen of the school and woke up a Ryosha. I went to bed as Chanel and woke up deaf Taylor Swift. Oh my god. Could this be any worse? Sir, where's Harry? Isn't she here? Apparently not. Woo-hoo-hoo. No wonder her kind died off? Where are you, Froggy? Usually you'd be here early. You were late yesterday and now this. Died off? Am I like the only living boy in New York? Is it like... Is Cullen Harry the only caveman left on the face of the earth? Today we'll do a review on the history of birdkind. You wait until now to teach that. What a pathetic country. You said it, Sakuya. Of course, everyone learned it years ago, but it's required for the second day of this semester. Oh my god, what's like, it's the ooze. Slimer's been here. Back when we birds were still beasts and pets, a virus known as H5N1, isn't that like bird flu? At first it only infected birds, but it underwent a mutation that spread to humans. This mutation strain was highly infectious and had an extremely high mortality rate. It became clear that it posed a threat to the survival of the human species. So the humans engineered a powerful virus to cull birds and prevent... Oh my god. So basically the virus, the bird spread virus, was going to kill the humans, so the humans decided to kill all the birds. And destroy them all. Except the new virus didn't work. Infected birds didn't die. God, he's like staring me down, that one pigeon. Rather, their brains grew in size and power, starting with doves. Well, I suppose they probably used pigeons to test on, so that's why the doves make up the majority of professionally qualified workers today. Other birds, including quails like me, are still adapting to social life. Incidentally, I heard the first puffin in history to hold a governorship was elected last month. Oh my god, that's so cool! So that explains, like, why there are like regular birds, like non-intelligent birds, and there are like the intelligent birds, and then there's like Oko-san, who's like on the threshold, I suppose. That's really interesting. Even oh my god, kakapos, which were once close to extinction, can now be toilet trained. Kakapos, they're from New Zealand, and they're so cute. They're like these flightless parrots, and they're like close to extinction. He's right, and they're like a vulnerable species, but they're so adorable, and they make such like a pretty noise. They make like this kind of like noise, like. The Prime Minister of Japan is a shoebill. They're like the most evil-looking bird I've ever seen in my life. Like shoebills, they're terrifying looking. Anyway, the development of social intelligence in birds had a huge impact on their predators, which leads me to the next point. Since their gambit failed, humans were left defenseless to H5N1. Most died out. Oh my god, so like most of the humans are dead. Most of them, but not all of them, so I'm not the only living boy in New York. There are like other humans, but they're probably like that explains why I live in a cave, I suppose. Oh my god. So everything's coming together, finally. You're going to vote and Harry never came. I hope she's okay. Maybe I should try calling her. Kawara, do you have a minute? Sure. We're supposed to get our print boxes today. Would you mind picking ours up? Our print box? Yep. It has all the handouts and everything, since we don't have a council yet. Okay, it's in the faculty room, right? I can't believe I'm playing as a loser. Seriously, I can't believe I went to bed queen of the school and woke up this loser. Print box, print box. Meatball. Ravioli, ravioli, give me the formuoli. This one, maybe? I pick up the box marked 2-3. It's awfully heavy. I guess paper isn't exactly light when there's this much of it. Like, but are they still like the same size? Are they still like small? So do they have like tiny little things? Like, do they have tiny little rooms and tiny little tables and tiny little print boxes? If that's the case, then I must have been enormous. Like, Harry must have like been gigantic, like inside in the little rooms. It was a little heavier than I expected, but I was fine. Let's take a look inside then, just to make sure everything's there. Huh? Ooh, did you cut your wing, Kawara? Cut my... I don't think so. It's bleeding. Oh my god, do I have hemophilia? Great. It doesn't hurt at all. No, this isn't my blood. What is that? There's blood leaking through a corner of the box. Oh my god, it must be Cullen Harry's decapitated head. But I reach out and open the lid anyway. What's wrong with the teacher opening the lid? Inside the box is a human. Oh my god! Did I call it? Did I seriously fucking call it? She was here all along. It can't. I seriously fucking called it again. I fucking called it again. First class. First class? Like X-Men Blurst? It was the first class. It was the Blurst class. Look away, Kawara. Looking will only hurt you. Emergency alert. Emergency alert. We have entered a state of emergency. All students evacuate the gymnasium. Why is my decapitated head inside in the box? What happened? Why am I dead? Why is everything red? Thank you very much. I've been put on the wedding list. I don't know. Bah! Until we know what's going on, there's nothing to do but follow instructions. What are you spacing out for, Kawara? Come on. No, I don't want to leave Harry here alone. Get up. She's gone. That thing is no longer Cullen. It can't be. Come! Yeah, Sakuya's taking command of the situation. See, that's the thing. Sakuya's actually, like... He's not the asshole that everyone thinks he is. By the time we arrived, the gym was already crowded with students and teachers. This is making me think of we need to talk about Kevin. Like, this scene with the gymnasium. Just the way it looks right now. No one seems to know what's going on, though. The gym echoes with whispered speculation. Hey, didn't you see that? You read that too? Yep, well, the class rep opened and didn't see, but apparently there was a human arm in it. Ours had half a leg. It was... Oh my god, I got caught up and like a part of me was in every single box. Are you serious? Oh my god. Were they all pieces of Harry? Oh my god, nobody seems particularly concerned. Except you, Ryota. Well, except me, Ryota. Of course I'm concerned about me because I am you and I am me at the same time. It was grotesque, but it's not like it was a dead bird, just some primate. Oh my god, I'm not just some primate. I'm the only living boy in New York. Well, not anymore. This isn't some idiotic disaster drill, is it? We're not supposed to have one until next month. Do you suppose it has something to do with that distasteful box? That was definitely Cullen's. Bah! Someone explain this ridiculous state of affairs already. Like, what is going on? Like... This is, like, really, really distressing me right now. Oh, there's an announcement. Attention shoppers! Attention What is this? What is that thing? Seriously, what is that thing? Is everyone here? This is Ichijo Mino, the headmaster. The headmaster? It seems we have all gathered together without panic or noise. Excellent. Unfortunately, there has been a natural disaster outside. The school is a designated evacuation site, so please remain here a little longer. Natural disaster? Nonsense. The weather is perfectly clear. Oko-san felt no earthquakes. Why doesn't Oko-san just, like, call down the power of the gods or whatever and flatten everyone with flans? It's not like we're anywhere near a volcano or anything. I demand an explanation, Headmaster. He can't hear you! Like, he's in a complete other room. Are they going to show us a picture of what the Headmaster looks like in human form? Does this have something to do with Cullen, Harry? I picture, like, the Headmaster being a woman for some reason, just because of, like, all this sort of affair. It looks like a load of shawls or something. I repeat, there has been a... No, imbecile. Sakuya means business. The gymnasium erupts in whispered discussion once more. Well, that changed nothing. I still have no idea what's going on. I'm starting to get an idea of what's going on, but not with this, like, event. This is really exciting here, and it really, like, pulled the rug up out from under my feet because it was all going so normal, and then this all of a sudden? This could have proved to be a very bad day for us all. Could prove to be. It already has. And nobody cares about poor Harry except me. Mr. Naduki, Harry is missing. She must have run off somewhere. Oh, cause have you, like, been here for the last 10 minutes? San, no, she's not coming back. She's gone to the big cave in the sky. San is an older breed, much closer to pigeons of the human era. Maybe he doesn't understand the concept of death. Trying to explain would only hurt myself. The Headmaster has proved entirely unhelpful. It's time for you to take charge, Sakuya. I always knew you could do it. Well, we can't exactly carry on with class. I agree with San. Let's go get Harry. What, he's dead? Seriously, he's dead. I mean, I'm dead. Calm yourself, Kawara. To relinquish your sanity during a state of emergency is suicide. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Sir, we can't just leave her there like that. May I go back to the classroom just once? Well, the principal did ask us to remain here, but he didn't say we couldn't leave the gym now, did he? I said, if. Oh, if. I'm coming with you as president of the student council. I have a responsibility to get to the bottom of this. See, I told you Sakuya was the fucking coolest character there is. I'm such a good judge of character. Thanks, Sakuya. Do not flatter yourself, I'm not doing this for you. He's doing it for pigeon kind, and because, like, Cullen was foolish loud and had no manners and sense. Oh, you've got me pegged. But she never deserved anything like this. I swear by my blood and the name as a label, I will find the one who did this. You shall be my assistant. Come on, Kawara. Right. Oh, so Ryota is getting to live his dream of being a stooge. And so I exited the gymnasium in Sakuya's majestic wake. I want to know what happened to Harry. Who did that to her and why? Can the evacuation possibly have nothing to do with her? Why wouldn't the headmaster explain anything? Because the headmaster seems like a doofus. Or else the headmaster is evil. Maybe the headmaster was like... Do you remember, like, at the end of... Remember at the end of that storyline with the doctor, where the... What is this? A wall? A huge grey... What had to be a clear autumn sky is now blocked off by dull grey. It's dark, almost like the sun has already gone down. Oh my god, we've, like, been put on... It's like the Truman Show. Fuck. When did they do this, and how? I don't think any of us was in full command of his faculties as we came this way. We can't be certain that it wasn't already there. It does seem most likely that it was put in place while we all were in the gymnasium listening to the headmaster, though. He did say there was a natural disaster. Maybe this is some sort of shield? Some sort of pump? A disaster so destructive there's nothing to be done but hide under an enormous grey blanket and wait. Maybe didn't they give the headmaster the details to avoid causing a panic? If that were the case, they'd be robbing us of our right to know why our very lives are in danger. Is this really a shelter? Is there really a natural disaster? Oh my god, Sakuya is like... I swear, I said it, like, as soon as I did his storyline, and as soon as, like, I did... Like, I said it earlier as well, Sakuya is definitely my favourite. Like, just, I can't get enough Sakuya. And he's just proving, like, how much of, like, a good person he actually is. Let's go to the classroom and tell Mr. Nanuki about the dome thing. Very well. But yeah, do you remember at the end of the Doctor's storyline, someone was talking to the assassins that took out Shu? Like, maybe that was the headmaster. That's the feeling that I'm getting right now. Looks like the other classes left theirs as they were, as well. They're at the teachers' desks. Is everybody else planning to stay in the gym? Japan is a country of fools who have grown lazy through too much peace. I doubt anyone else has dared take it upon themselves to investigate this matter. We're here. Oh, Sakuya, taking charge. If I weren't dead right now, I'd totally do you. This box is still where I left it. Inside is... I can't. Sakuya, I'm sorry, could you... No matter. What is this madness? Has someone, like, stolen my head? There's nothing here. Is someone, like, seriously, what is the doctor going to, like, sew me up and reanimate me or something? It's not like it got up and moved on its own, is it? Maybe it did. Maybe, like, little spider legs came out of the bottom of my head and moved around the place. Could you imagine that? Like that baby head in Toy Story. Who's this? The doctor, isn't it? Oh no, it's Yuya! What are Yuya doing here? Salutations, Ryota. I see you're babysitting Sakuya. Do not throw my name about like some cheap toy mongrel. How cruel. Well, I can't blame you for being tense, given the circumstances. I think you'd act like that regardless of the circumstances, Yuya. Yeah, thank you. I'm sticking up for Sakuya here. I am sorry about her. Pains me to think what happened. His expression clouds. It's strange, I've never seen him with any expression other than carefree cheerfulness before. You've known her for a long time, right? Yes. Do you know something about all this, Yui? Of course he does. No, it isn't a mystery to me. He's like well, not in on it, but he's part of La Resistance. The whereabouts of the corpse, you mean? Oh no, that was Sakuya. That was Draco Malfoy. Yes, that. As you said, this isn't some third-rate mystery novel. Corpses don't disappear, and we won't be having a famous detective show up and find a culprit for us. Anyway, the other infirmary assistants and I gathered her up in the chemistry lab. Oh, okay. So it's not that exciting after all. What for? For one, well, we just couldn't leave her scattered for respect, so I don't have, like, body parts flying around the place as well. Yeah, and for the autopsy. Just don't let the let the doctor do it. I suppose he has, like, medical prowess. I suppose he has medical prowess being a doctor and all. The only human in the school was cut up and distributed to the rest of the school, and now there's some natural disaster happening. I imagine you're wondering if there isn't a connection between the two. We are, but we haven't found anything. What do you know? I told you this all... No, it isn't. Stop lying. I know from your storyline that you're lying. The doctor should be proceeding with the autopsy by now. Don't you know that he's evil? The doctor? Why him? Because he's a doctor. What do you mean, why him? Of course not. I don't want to think what he might do to her. He might even have... You suspect the doctor? Yes, everybody knows he's a nutcase. He probably killed her for some crazy experiment, like he killed my psychopath ex-boyfriend. He's an expert in the field. Who else could perform the autopsy? Yeah, you? Ryota, are you going to perform the autopsy? I know where you're coming from, Ryota. He's not exactly the most ethically minded bird around. That's why I asked Professor Nanuki to come too. He should be there by now. But yeah, but he's like suspiciously evil as well, as we know from his storyline. Harry has been gathered in the chemistry lab. Just such a strange sentence. Mr. Nanuki might not be the best witness because he'll probably just fall asleep. We know where the corpse went then, but why are you here? Me? Moi? I'm investigating under my own orders, of course. Playing detective, mongrel. That, and I have to make sure we didn't miss any pieces. Yeah, like my brain. The cranes of Maine might have my living brain. Personally, I think the murder and evacuation are almost certainly connected. I'm inclined to agree. The headmaster's refusal to explain our situation makes me doubt his story in its entirety. Indeed, so Ryota... Yeah? I know how you feel. You may want to find the one who did this to Harry as soon as possible, right? Yeah, of course. I want to find out what happened to me. I want to find out what happened to me. Why is the screen all black? This is like really, really confusing what's going on right now. Oh, I had to press the spacebar. Harry, gone for a moment and suddenly she was turned into this. Who did that to her? I'll find them and I'm going to find the culprit and I've never felt this emotion before, but now I feel nothing else. When I find that bird, I'll rip his head off. That's what I'm going to do. My thoughts exactly. Unfortunately, the school is a mess, and we won't find anything by chasing after her shadow. That's actually a good song, Chasing Shadows by Santigold. I think we should try and solve both mysteries at once. Of course, why not solve all the mysteries of the world at once? That's about all I have to say. Yeah, thanks. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. We don't need your advice. I love the way Sakuya and I are like on the same wavelength. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. We don't need your advice from the start. You're nothing but talk anyway. Thanks, Yuya. We'll do our best to help. Oh, the other thing. You might want to talk to One in the maintenance. Who's One? Oh yeah, the janitor. Don't worry, he's part of the resistance as well, isn't he? That's it for the talking mongrel, Ajay. Yeah, bye. He saunters off towards the staircase. What a dreadfully obnoxious man. I thought he'd never shut up. He gave us some good advice, right? We should be grateful. Grateful? Anyway, I don't think we'll find anything else in here, indeed. I love how, like, Sakuya and Ryota are playing detective. I doubt we would go amiss by visiting the lab, the maintenance office, or by investigating the wall outside. Right. Which are we going to... Yeah, the office first. I was just going to say... See what that One guy has to say. The maintenance office. But we're going to do that in, like, the next video, because this has been going on quite long. So I suppose in the next video, we'll continue trying to unravel the mystery of what happened to Harry, and what is going on with the mystery of the dome outside. So, yeah, thanks a million for watching this part of Let's Play Hatoful Boyfriend. I'll see you next time. Bye now.